Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco, and we are very pleased to welcome CC Fan to have a conversation on this topic. And this is part of the Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk, sponsored by University of San Francisco Center for Asia Pacific Studies, or CAPS. So I would like to ask a CC Fan, please briefly introduce yourself.
Oh, Hi, Rog. Thanks for having me here. I'm CC Fan. I started coding in 1998 and spent my early career building large-scale, high concurrency infrastructure. About 20 years ago, I was responsible for the backend of an instant message and social platform serving over 600 million MAU. After 2011, I founded three startups, one by one, and all three were acquired. Along the way, I also became an early stage investor, and two of the companies I backed have since gone public. From 5 years ago, I shifted my focus fully back to building. I saw an opportunity to reconstruct the distributed computing from the ground up. So I spent 3 years creating a distributed open source framework called UMO. And from last year, I applied this architecture to global GPU scheduling and built a stateful serverless system designed specifically to help AI agent developers improve the capability, reliability, and the development efficiency. Yeah.
Thank you, CC. That's a very, very impressive background. Today, we're going to focus on your talk, which actually we show on the screen, called the Four Hidden Traps in Enterprise AI Adoption. And, we would like to ask you to kind of explain your view.
Trap number 4, the tech lock phenomenon.
Trap 4.
Yeah. The last trap is tech lock phenomena. As one AI investment creates a technology play to big cost, we all see that for a workflow or an AI agent, uh, if we wanna migrate their LLM model from like GPT-4 to GPT 5.1, you will got failed. And basically, you have to rewrite all the prompts and rewrite all the tools description, definition, and you have to test all the edge cases for this intelligent system.
Oh, by the way, CC, even for the same system, let's say OpenAI, even with the same company system from one generation to next generation, you have
Mhm.
to redo all these kind of things.
No, actually, no. Yeah.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to kind of clarify. Please continue. When you say, what do you mean? You have to kind of redefine all the terms and upload all the context. Because I thought actually if it's with the same company, for example, Gemini 2 and Gemini 3, all the history is still there. But is it true or not true?
Yeah. For example, we have a customer uh, in uh, in uh, commerce industrial, and
Hmm.
they started introduce LLM into their system 3 years ago, and they built the system based on GPT 3.5, and
Hmm.
later uh, uh, they found GPT-4 is great, but
Hmm.
GPT-4 is kind of expensive.
Hmm.
And they tried GPT-4 Mini, oh, they found GPT-4 mini did great for their situations. But later this year, they want to try to migrate to like Gemini 2.5 Pro. Um, uh, they just migrate the model name and the API address, but they found all system down because the biggest problem is the same tools or the same MCP. The Gemini model didn't invoke these tools. Yeah, this is very bad because you cannot understand how to improve it. Yeah, you started to rewrite the prompt, and after about more than 100 time changes later, they found the system can work on Gemini, but they started to review all the migration jobs. They will found all the prompts were changed, and all the tools they rewrite the description. Yeah, that's totally cannot let enterprise customers understand because we just migrate from with more intelligence models, but the agent seems more intelligent anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so now I understand you. Basically, you say if this company stay with ChatGPT from model 2.5 to model 2.25 of model 3 mini, model 4, that is okay because the same system, just different generations. But if this company changes its model or it's kind of the user's model from, let's say, changes from the ChatGPT to Gemini, then all the agent, all the prompts will be destroyed in a sense. They have to rework on it. Is that correct?
Yes, 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 and for the theme series like GPT series, uh, um, this our customer want to reduce the cost from the LLM, and they test their agent from GPT-5 downgraded to GPT-5 mini. They found seems not good, but when they back to GPT-4o mini, everything great. Yeah, so it's very hard for uh, the um the agent to keep improving as LLM models improving. Every time you have to change uh, change the things. So if you build a complex system, like you have a 1 million documents, a rack system, basically you won't want migrate LM models because you need to redo everything.
Yeah, so again, I want to clarify. When you say migrate to a different LL model, there are two
Model.
situations here. One is you migrate to a better version of the same company's LL model, like for ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 4.5, but same company, just different generation, right? That's one
Yeah,
scenario. The another scenario is I want to change from ChatGPT's model to Google's Gemini model. That's a second
yeah,
type of migration. Are
yeah,
you saying in the first situation, when you migrate to a better version, but the same company model, all the agent still useful in the past. You work, all the agent that you work in the past still work. But when you try to migrate from one company's LLM to a different company's LLM, all the agents, the rack systems have to rework. Is that correct or not correct? based upon your
Yes,
example.
correct.
So in other words, if they stay with the same company, that's okay. The old kind of prompts, rack system, all these things still work because they're compatible. But when you try to change companies, LLM, then it's not compatible.
Yeah. For same company, most of the time, it's more it's better. But
Mm.
not every time. Especially from GPT-4 to GPT-5, you will see there is different. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, for customers, they have to reduce the cost of the LLM because older LLM models, most of the time, they are expensive. Yeah, the new model, they will cheaper and faster. Yeah, that's why they have to migrate, but they they are afraid to migrate.
yeah, I know, I understand. Actually, I just try to understand, let's call that migration challenge, meaning
Migration
the
challenge.
things that
Yeah.
work in the past, right? Whether it's a work or not in the new system. So I just want to make sure I understand you correctly. It seems to me you say even when a customer or enterprise migrate within the same company system, let's say ChatGPT from 4.5 to 5, even that type of migration, there's still some issues. But
Mhm.
when the company try to migrate from one company to a different company system, like I say, from ChatGPT to Gemini, the migration challenge is even bigger. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, but I think that's a very good point. Yes, these days enterprises were constantly looking for better systems, cheaper, faster, smarter. But you say migration is a very big issue, right?
Yes. Right.
But how do you solve that problem? How do you help an enterprise solve that problem? This migration or tech lock. You call it tech lock problem.
Yes. We create uh, uh, a CI/CD tool for testing the
Mm.
agent. Uh, it's a regression test system. We let our customers write the test spec for this agent, not by developers, it's by users. They write, usually they will write 300 test specs. Every test items, they write the instructions and they check the answer manually. So every time you migrate the model or improve the prompt or add new tools into this system, you have to run all the test specs. And for enterprise customers, we introduced LLM to try to analysis the test results to see if meets requirements. Um, uh, so uh, what what we what we are doing is we help our users and the developers build AI agent with confidence. If they have if they have confidence to release the agent, they will have confidence to improve or update every step, everything. And I see uh, this is the important thing for uh, AI adoption is the CI/CD process or regression
Could you
process.
could you spell out CI? What does CI mean? What does CD mean?
Oh, it's a word from developer word. CI means continuous integration, and the CD
Oh,
means continuous deployment.
oh,
Yeah,
continuous integration, continuous deployment.
deployment. Yeah.
So in other words, your solution to this migration challenge for enterprises is to work with the enterprises to test, right? Every
Yeah.
time they use a new system to kind of a test before they adopt. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Yes.
Could you kind of maybe give a little more explanation or even just a small example explaining your test approach to help the enterprise before they fully adopt as they
Oh.
migrate? Would you? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Like we have customers, they build an agent uh for some big brands. They sell uh fusion staffs to high-end customers. And they build the agent to help users can find a great look. Uh, we call it OOTD agent. Yeah. And uh, we, we say, for example, a user asked, I will go to Florida to attend my friend's uh, event, and what should I wear? Um, uh, for this question, and you have to write test to check if LM now next month uh, is the concrete date of next month. If LM have a hallucinate like some models from last year, they may said next month is 2024 July, uh, and you know that's wrong. And you have to check if the LM have invoked the tools to check the current date. So LM can know next month is which month. And when you know the date, when you know the time, you have to check the weather then. And you know, oh, what's the temperature of Florida? If LM checks weather by tools, you have to test that. And third, when LM gives your answer how you dress, you have to check if this style is meets the Florida style. Like we have an event in the seaside in the shore, and you have to check it meets the styles in Florida. It's not in South Asia, right? For one instruction, you have to test all the cases and check if LMs do the uh, uh, do the great job to do that. Because hallucinating, we cannot get rid of hallucinating. It's always there. So we have to write a fully text for these cases. Yeah.
Okay, so I think if I understand it correctly, you basically break the issue into small pieces and a test in small pieces whether AI or large language model hallucinate. For example, you talk about the weather. What should I weather? What should I wear? And you check whether LLM knows the correct time for next month, right? So that's
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
break. And also another thing you break the issue apart is to look at the style, whether LLM understand what is a common dressing style in Florida, and then you know actually whether LLM will give you correct or wrong answers.
Right.
Okay, so these are the way you kind of test whether the new large language model works for your prompt or not. Because we're talking about the migration, right? We're talking about when you migrate to a new system, all the old prompt that worked in the past may not work, or the instruction in the past may not work in the future instruction. So this is how you test the new model. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's great.
Yes.
So anything else actually you want to share with us?
No, let's go to the next slide.
Thank you for watching.